All right, so get this. We're diving into a full-on holiday wonderland. Jamie Foxx's place in Agora Hills, all decked out for Christmas.
Oh,
We're
wow.
talking like full-on Santa's workshop vibes.
You know, I'm intrigued already.
I know, right? And our source for all this holiday goodness is Architectural Digest.
Mm.
They got this sneak peek inside, and let me tell you, it is spectacular.
Architectural Digest, always a good source for some design inspiration.
Absolutely. This deep dive is like perfect for anyone who like loves those crazy luxury homes or like just jaw-dropping design in general.
Yeah, or even just to see how, like, the stars do the whole holiday thing, you know?
Totally.
Yeah.
Like, ever wonder how a celebrity decks their halls when their house is basically like a palace?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, get ready, because Jamie Foxx does not hold back.
Bet.
So, okay, first of all,
Yeah.
location, location, location. We're talking 30 acres in Agora Hills.
Whoa.
You know, that spot's like Celebrity Central.
Right.
And the house itself,
Mm-hmm.
$10.5 million Mediterranean-style mansion
Oh.
built back in '95.
Oh, wow. So, like, classic Hollywood vibes. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm already picturing like soaring ceilings, marble everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Gotta have the marble.
Right. You thinking the same thing?
Oh, for sure. But it's not just about, like, size, you know? It's
Yeah.
like how they use the space, the design
Yeah.
choices, how it all reflects Jamie Foxx, you know, like his personality,
Yeah.
and creates this whole holiday experience. And that's something we can all learn from, even if our homes aren't, you know, quite that massive.
Oh, absolutely. So the article kicks off with this like insane shot of the front of the house.
Okay.
Okay. Picture this vibrant roofline lights perfectly framing those terracotta tiles. Then got the columns wrapped in classic white and like candy cane stripes,
Cute.
right? Just a touch of whimsy.
I like that.
And then bam, those iconic red doors.
Oh, I bet those are stunning.
Like giant, perfectly wrapped presents. Just screaming, holiday cheer.
It's like he's created this, like, grand entrance, you know? This
Yeah.
first impression that's both, like, welcoming but also, like, whoa. And for someone like Jamie Foxx, who's all about entertaining and making a statement, it's, like, perfect.
It totally fits.
Yeah.
But the real showstopper has to be this massive JY sign they've got on the front lawn.
Okay.
It's nestled amongst these like colorfully lit trees, and it's like the whole house is shouting Happy Holidays to the entire neighborhood,
I love that.
right? What do you think? Does it work, or is it a bit much?
I think it's bold, for sure. Definitely memorable.
Yeah.
And it really speaks to the mood he's going for, like joyous, celebratory, very Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
But it does raise the question of, like, scale, you know?
Right.
What works on a 40-acre estate might not translate so well to, like, a suburban cul-de-sac.
Yeah, good point. It's all about context.
Exactly.
You know what I love about these deep dives, though?
What's that?
You start to see things in a whole new light.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I never really thought about how a simple sign could make such a strong statement.
Totally. And it's not just the sign itself. It's the placement, the whole context.
Right.
It's that, like, interplay between scale and subtlety that's so fascinating.
Sure. Okay, let's move on to the circular driveway and fountain area.
Right.
This is where the design gets really interesting. Picture this. You're pulling up to this grand mansion, and the central fountain is surrounded by these perfectly symmetrical light designs.
Oh, nice.
It's like drawing your eye right to the heart of the property.
Yeah, like creating this sense of order and elegance. Almost a formality with the symmetrical lighting.
Totally. But then he like throws in a Santa and a snowman figure.
Oh, really?
Just to lighten the mood.
Okay. So is he going for, like, classic, elegant, or playful and family-friendly?
I know, right?
Okay.
I'm kind of torn on whether it all works together. What do you think?
It's an interesting mix, for sure. But maybe that's the point. Maybe he's embracing that duality.
Yeah.
You know, showing that you can be both sophisticated and playful even during the holidays.
I like that. Good point. And then there are these pathways leading up to the house. They're
Mhm.
all lit with multicolor lights, almost like they're guiding you through a winter wonderland.
Oh, that sounds magical.
Yeah, it is. And the trees lining the driveway are all wrapped up in this mix of like warm white and then bolder colors. It's just stunning.
It's that attention to detail that gets me. Every element, from the lighting to the landscaping. It all seems so carefully considered.
Right. And we're really at the front of the house. Let's head to the back. What awaits us there?
Oh, the back of the estate is, like, next level breathtaking.
Okay, I'm ready.
Imagine this. You've got this balcony with this, like, graceful curved design, and it's all aglow with golden lights.
Oh, beautiful.
And below the pool, it like mirrors all that shimmering decor.
Okay, stop.
It creates this like serene, almost magical ambiance.
This is where I get a little envious.
Right?
Like a pool reflecting holiday lights. Come on, that's next level.
It's pretty amazing.
It sounds so peaceful and elegant, like a
Oh.
total, like 180 from that playful vibe we saw at the front.
Yeah, it's like he's created these different zones within the property,
Right.
each with its own distinct mood.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and that's something to think about even on a smaller scale, you know? Like how you can use lighting and color and decor to create different moods in your own home.
Oh, that's a good design tip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking notes. So the article mentions that, like, the festive theme continues throughout the whole backyard.
Of course.
Wrap trees, scattered decor, the whole 9 yards. Do you think it's ever possible to go overboard with holiday decor?
That's a good question. It's definitely a fine line between festive and like completely overwhelming.
Right.
But I think what makes it work here is that it feels intentional.
Right.
It's not just like a random assortment of lights and inflatables, you know?
Yeah,
There's a clear vision, a sense of like artistry at play.
I see that. And speaking of artistry, let's talk about these themed light displays they've got going on.
Okay, yeah.
The article mentions landscaped pathways, all lit up with multicolor lights, and then trees adorned with like red, blue, and green hues.
Yeah.
It sounds like a whole symphony of color.
It is. It's like he's using light to like paint a picture,
Wow,
to guide your eye and create a sense of movement through the landscape.
that's cool.
And this is where I think his background as an entertainer really comes through.
Right?
It's all about creating a show, an experience that like engages all the senses.
You know, it's easy to get caught up in the extravagance of it all,
Right?
but what strikes me is that even with all this opulence, there's still a sense of warmth and personality.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't feel cold or sterile like some celebrity homes can be.
Coolly.
And I think that comes down to the choices he's made.
Okay.
The mix of classic and modern elements, the playful touches alongside the more sophisticated details.
Yeah.
It feels curated personal, a reflection of his own unique style.
Okay, let's zoom out for a second and like take in the full scope of this estate. 40 acres, guys.
It's massive.
We're talking sprawling landscapes.
Yeah.
A grand rotunda, meticulously maintained gardens. They've even turned outdoor spaces like the pool area and those illuminated pathways into like festive gathering spots.
And don't forget, the article mentioned a home theater and a recording studio.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine the holiday parties
Oh, my gosh.
in a space like that?
Legend.
It really speaks to the kind of lifestyle that's possible when your home is also like your entertainment hub.
Okay, time for a little thought experiment.
All right.
If you could steal one element from Jamie Foxx's holiday decor for your own home, what would it be and why?
Oh, that's tough. There are so many good ones. I think I'd have to go with the illuminated pathways.
Okay.
I love the idea of creating these like magical routes through my yard, you know?
Yeah.
Guiding guests through a wonderland of twinkling lights and festive surprises.
I love that. That's such a good choice. Like you're creating an experience,
Exactly.
a journey for your guests. I think I'd have to go with that J. Joy sign.
Oh, yeah.
So bold and unapologetically festive. Maybe a slightly smaller version for my apartment balcony, but still, you know, making a statement.
I love it. And that's the beauty of inspiration, right?
Totally.
You see something that sparks an idea and then you adapt it to fit your own space and your own style.
Exactly. You don't need 40 acres and a celebrity budget to create a holiday wonderland.
No.
It's all about capturing that spirit of joy and celebration in your own unique way.
And that brings me to like my final thought.
Okay.
What I find so fascinating about these celebrity home features is that they give us this like glimpse into the lives of these larger than life figures.
Yeah.
They remind us that even though celebrities live in these like incredible homes, they still value the same things we do. Creating a warm and inviting space, celebrating with loved ones, making the holidays special. It's a reminder that we're all more alike than we might think.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the glamour and forget that at the end of the day, we're all just trying to create a little magic during the holidays.
Exactly. And that's a beautiful thing.
All right, folks, that wraps up our deep dive into Jamie Foxx's holiday haven. We explored the grandeur of his 40-acre estate and like marveled at those crazy light displays. Maybe even like snagged a few ideas for our own holiday decorating.
Yeah, and you know, we went beyond just describing what's there and really got into like why, how those choices reflect Jamie Foxx, you know. Yeah.
What kind of experience he's creating.
Right.
And what we can all learn from it, even if our homes and budgets are a little bit more, you know, down to earth.
Exactly. It's not about like copying Jamie Foxx's style.
Yeah.
It's about finding what speaks to you,
Yes.
what reflects your own holiday spirit.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a bold statement piece like that JY sign. Or maybe you're all about the subtle details, like those warm white lights creating that welcoming feeling.
Yeah, and that brings me to something that I find really interesting about these celebrity home features, is that they give us this peek into a world that most of us, will
Uh-oh.
never actually experience.
Right.
But what's really cool is that even though celebrities live these like incredibly glamorous lives,
Yeah.
they still value the same things we do,
Mm-hmm.
creating that warm, inviting space, celebrating with loved ones, making the holidays special. It's a good reminder that we're all more alike than we might think.
Oh, that's so true. And that's a really heartwarming thought, especially during the holidays.
It's not about the size of your house or how many lights you have.
Nope.
It's about the people you share it with
Mm.
and the memories you make.
Well said. Couldn't agree more.
Oh, thanks. And it's like the perfect note to end on.
It is.
So as you're decking the halls this season, remember to have fun, be creative, and most importantly, make it personal.
Yes.
Whether you're going all out or keeping it simple, let your holiday decor tell your story.
Love it.
Oh.
And maybe, just maybe, you'll find a little bit of that Jamie Foxx holiday magic sprinkled in there too.
Until next time, happy holidays and happy decorating.